How's it going, trainers? Coming at you with some Gengar Alakazam action today. Gengar as a card has always had a really powerful effect in Pokemon Pocket, locking your opponent out of supporters. One of the most powerful cards in the game the following turn is really powerful, but there hasn't been the right shell to really leverage this effect. Gengar EX is the card that gets a lot of the spotlight because its effect is tied to a Pokemon ability, but the stats on that card just leave a lot to be desired. In enter Rare Candy and our baby Gengar that I actually think is quite reasonable right now. Especially when you're going first, you get to go ahead and Rare Candy into this Gengar, attach one energy, start pressuring for 50 points of damage right away, and lock them out of their potent supporters. I think in general, the core of this double stage 2 deck with all single knockout point Pokemon is quickly becoming one of my favorite ways to play Pokemon Pocket. You've got incredibly aggressive draws, dealing 50 for 1 and 80 for 2 right away, while also having a lot of decently high HP mons that your opponent has to crack through 3 of, often needing to deal 400 plus points of damage in order to take you down, which is difficult for them to do before you run them out of the game first. If you enjoy sweet off-meta brews like this one being explored, make sure you're subscribed to the channel to not miss any of the other things we have coming up. If you love Gengar, be sure to smash the like button on this video. For the rest of the day, enjoy checking out this incredibly aggressively slanted Psychic deck. Man, I really wish we were going first. That would be sick. Lone Weasel, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Really appreciate that direct support. Good morning, good morning. Boo. Sard Knox, thank you for the 3.5 years. Welcome back. I am a professional subscription gift dodger. So fun fact, the gift subscriptions on twitch.tv are not allocated randomly. Twitch is more likely to gift a subscription to people who spend money on their platform because their data shows that people who spend money are more likely to extend a gift subscription than people who don't. So if you've ever subscribed to anybody with money, you're more likely to get a random one. Or you get a specific one. Lone Weasel with the one more. Thank you for that. I don't think I'm switching Kadabra in right away, right? I think we just hit him for 20 again. And next turn we have this, which looks sweet. Alakazam's templating here is kind of sick, yeah? So he's gonna do 80 to the Tapu Koko and 20 to the back. And then when this switches out, this is at 70. Oh wait, what? Oh, it only does damage to things that have energy on it. This card's worse than I thought. It's fine. It'll still kill Tapu Koko after the fact. Believe it or not, I've never played with this card before today. I thought it just did a flat 20, but it's only the things that have energy on them. Today we learned. Biscaf, thanks for the quarter of a year. Appreciate that. Welcome back. That's fine. Old Cyrus has our back. And our opponent is currently experiencing why Ornicordio is not a one-size-beats-all type card, because there's going to be plenty of people playing other random things like this in the metagame still. So you need to make sure your deck has a real plan against decks that aren't playing EX Pokemon, and I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure Tapu Koko qualifies as a real plan. On my YouTube channel, there's going to be a highlight soon of a Ornicordio Raichu EX deck that felt very reasonable, because Raichu EX is a pretty solid backup plan, I think. you want to have? You want to have some kind of big hitter. And hitting for 70 is not it, I don't think. AK Man, thanks for continuing your sub. Appreciate that. BizCaf, thanks for the quarter of a year. Yeah, I think you probably want some type of EX finisher of your own behind Oricorio. I would currently be surprised if playing 0 stage 1s was correct in rare candy decks. I've mostly been playing 1 stage 1, but I have had a couple of decks where I played 2 stage 1s. I think it just kind of depends a little bit. Definitely playing an Abra. I think I'm chilling on the other one for this communication for the time being. Playing 2 stage 1s is for sure not optimal. I think one of the #1 things you do to hurt yourself as a competitive player in games like Pokemon Pocket is lock yourself into the ideas of things being a for sure less than 2 days after new cards released. Take a minute, take a deep breath, acknowledge the reality that, like, hey, we need to take a second to figure this out. It's okay to be like, we don't know. If this finds a copy of Gengar, we get to clear this Sprigatito out. Should be a real big deal. Alakazam, rip. I think finding the Kadabra means I do this, and I do this. Do I retreat this out? Nah, I think I was going to put the cape on here. I'm going to put the cape on here and suffocating gases. I need to put cape on, because they can rare candy into a deal 60 next turn. I'm not knocking this out either way. And then evolving organically here means that I can save the candy for a top deck Gengar, which would be nice. Man, gamers, no one respects Alakazam's breakpoints. The number of people that have, like, put capes or healed into Alakazam dealing 80 today has been sweet. They don't know what this card does. I'm telling you, chat, the frowny face coin is cursed. She's frowning because she knows she's about to get put in a trash can. This is the best set in a while. Completely agree. The last couple of sets were really limp compared to this one. And this is funny. They put the energy on the Sprigatito here because they on the Serenas of the Sprigatito because they didn't want it to take damage. And now I get to retreat to Gengar and lock them out of healing supporters next turn. So no Ericas, no Mallies, no nothing. So obviously their coins were not particularly kind to them here, but like also, I feel like they were in trouble even if their coins were closer to average. We just like would only have one Alakazam instead of two. Alright, so now the question is, can their healing let them outlast two Alakazams? Oh, I forgot we have healing of our own. I'm so lame. They're already down in Erica. Single Erica leaves them dead in 3 suppression still. Yeah, dead. We're going second. When I don't have either of my evolutions, I prioritize leading on the card that's better based on going first or second. Gengar is better when going first. Kadabra or Abra is better when going second. Which is nice. Incineroar is scary. Is Pokemon communication not as useful now that we live in a rare candy world? Quite the opposite. There's a Pokemon communication in my hand right now for a reason. Pokemon communication is very reasonable because it helps you find your stage 2s in your decks that want to play rare candy. It adds consistency. I'm going to play this other Abra out because if they have Candy Big Kitty, I want to be able to evolve this one on the bench. That's worse against Iono. Come on, Candy Kazam, end the game. Candy Kazam, end the game. So many live draws here. Keep the dream alive. That'll do. It's just another one. Just absolutely dead to rights. Someone asked about splitting our Alakazams 1-1. I think that's super wrong. I think the appeal of this deck is running people down very quickly when they stumble. Man, if this had been X speed that I was having it hog over, we would have been able to put Gengar up this turn. Would have been sweet. As is, I think we do this, and then we Psy Shot, and then next turn we can Candy into Alakazam and hit for 80. What do you think of Incineroar? I think Incineroar seems sweet. We played Incineroar in Fernape earlier today, and it felt really good. Attack me. Attack me. Attack me. Don't respect him. Oh, yeah. I love to get a freebie when people don't respect your cheeky cards. They put a cape on this thing, and I thought it was good enough. Welcome to the Psychic Blender, baby. I'm gonna bend your spoon. Alakazam Candy while going second feels sweet. So we get to Psy Shot them for 2. And someone had asked earlier why we weren't playing Teleport Abra. I want to get in chip shots in spots like this. You do 20, and then we just get to evolve right on up into dealing 80. Really, really clean. Could you make an argument for playing the other non-EX Gengar in this deck? Definitely. I chose to play the supporting disruptive one because it's disruptive, but also because it's, what's the words I'm searching for? The supporter disruptive one attacks for 1 energy, which makes this a lot better when you're going first. So we get to go Candy, into Alakazam, into Evolve for this. Any reason to play the cape out? I'm going to go to 90, and then they're going to deal 70. Giovanni doesn't punish me. What's the punish? I think I want to chill on the cape. I always get punished for chilling on the cape, but I think it's correct here. Rare Candy would be a great draw. They'll let me finish with Gengar. Unlucky. That's fine though. They don't have any follow-up, right? So I get to go ahead and clean with this. We die to recoil. I put up Alakazam, and then we're ready to start cleaning them out still. Oricoreo's easily been the most popular thing we've played against from the new set in terms of Pokemon, but it honestly hasn't looked that impressive, even in the games where we're playing EX Pokemon. It seemed a little slow and clunky. You tried any Greninja decks? There is a Greninja Decidueye highlight up on the YouTube channel from this morning. I don't have Alakazam or Haunter here, so I'm going to lead on Abra, because while going second, Alakazam has potential to be a little bit better. actually hit that second energy when we were candy. Both of our stage 2s have 130 HP, which lets them survive one Solgaleo hit. I've been playing games with their Garchomp deck, and it seems pretty good. Yeah, we climbed with that one, too. What was it? We climbed with Incineroar, Monkey. We climbed with Chomp Aerodactyl. We're climbing with this. We spewed points with the Crab deck. Was not good for us. I think the Rocky Helmet means we're dead here, unfortunately. Yeah, the Incineroar deck will definitely make the YouTube channel. And I don't know how we win from here. Wait, does this work? And then I Lily as a potion. And then I take a knockout. Okay, I mean, we're not guaranteed to win this, but I at least like have a line from here, right? So they hit me, I 80 them, they clear me. We need to like find our way into a Gengar. We used all of our tools, but if we like find Candy Gengar or Haunter Gengar, we could have a shot. Giovanni. I mean, if they have Giovanni, that's great. You're never gonna beat everything. Two Gengars, two research, and a dream. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, dee 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 dee. All right, I mean, we're a single knockout point deck, so we're not dead yet. And I get to put this energy on Abra. So now Alakazam and Gengar are live draws next turn. I need to put Abra up to the active slot. Because if I put this one up, I can't retreat it if I draw Alakazam. What an incredibly close game, despite it all. 50%? That's so sad. I honestly think, like, I know we lost this game, but I think it was a really impressive showing for our deck, right? Like, on this last turn, we had 2 Gengars, an Alakazam, and a Research at redraws and 8 cards, and their draw was very good, right? Like, they had Solgaleo on curve and started crunching right away. I think that was a cool one.